Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Mustang Beauty 4, what's up guys? Yay, 101 subscribers, No, but, I am kinda happy, it's like, yay, 100. I wish I could live that long. Probably die of, I don't know, brain cancer? Anyways, let's play, this is gonna be a, Hearts of Iron series. I'm not gonna give up on this. I kind of gave up on Homeworld Deserts of Kharak. If any of you guys seen that, I just totally gave up. So Hearts of Iron is like a strategy game. It's Hearts of Iron 4, but it's a strategy game. It's basically you select a country, you know, it's World War II, 1936 or 1939. Dark time, and I'm gonna play 1936. There's two scenarios. There's also a lot of mods, so yeah. Dark times are coming. In Europe, Hitler has consolidated his power and his attention. Consolidated his power and his attention. Is now increasingly drawn beyond Germany's borders. Mussolini's Italy continues to embark on daring military adventures. That just sounds weird. The Empire of Japan stands poised to attack China and Asia. Almost 20 years have passed since the end of the Great War. The world has yet again been doused in gasoline. A single spark may be all it takes. Alright, well, let's do this. So these are just like some, you know, some major countries that could be fun to play. It's obviously France, USA, UK, Germany, Italy. Sorry, I just call it Germany. I'm not gonna say German Reich. It's too long to say. Then there's I was gonna say Japan. It's Japan and Soviet Union. And here's Poland. So this is what the map looks like. Wow, the frame rate is super bad. I don't know why. Should be good for you guys. I mean, it's like super bad for mine. Anyways, yeah, you can see that China is messed up. China is no longer China. This is the portrait of the person, and you know, it says the leader, the ideology. There's 4: government, authoritarian regime, next election. That depends on what ideology it is, and ruling party. I'm not going to pronounce that. So, you know, brown is fascist, red is communist, and blue is democratic, and gray is non-aligned, which is like a dynasty or something. Like a kingship or whatever. So, and these are just like little things like communist uprisings. Then German military advisors. So I want to play as Germany. This means that a red line or circle around it means that troops cannot go through this territory. It's like a peace buffer zone thing. And, yeah, you can see that it's black. It's kind of funny. We're going to play in Iron Man mode, because, well, why not? Adolf Hitler. Dictator. Bitter loser. Okay then. General Staff. Yeah, they're really went militarized. We're going to play this on Recruit. Oh! Let's name this 100 subs special. No special characters. Save and play. Okay, or just blink in my face. That's not supposed to happen. Alright, so this might look all confusing, and sorry if the frame rate is bad. I don't know if that's showing up for you or not. So this is, I kind of don't want to tutorialize this. This is your bar. It's like, you know, select different things. You can just hover over and see what it's about. That's a tank designer, ship designer, aircraft designer, military designer, industrial concern, and theorist. These are like the good guys. Then this is just military staff, you know, infantry, close air support, chief of army, and, you know, stuff like that. Verrat! I don't know what that means. So, Hitler over here is kind of, it's like, Deutschland, Deutschland. Oh yeah, this is where you can research stuff. There's a whole bunch of tabs. I don't want to just, you know, go through every single one, because then that'd be too hard. We're just gonna research some stuff. This is what I usually research at the beginning of the game. Just all these. Then there's civilian factories. Makes you produce. That has nothing to do with anything, I don't think. The more factories you build, the more the factories can build more factories, which then in turn can build even more factories. And then you can, like, you know, build military factories, stuff like that. Then there's naval dockyards. These are pretty good. Let's add 6 right there. Why not? And there's like an oil refinery. These are pretty good. Instead of trading with oil and rubber, you can just get oil and rubber. In fact, I'm gonna make that number 1. This is like tells how much, you know, factories are building it. Like 15 out of 15. So we have 16 factories right now. 15 are building this, and 1 is building a civilian factory. These are military factories. This might get confusing. These are where you can build stuff that makes any sense. I know it might look confusing, like, well, what's this? What's this? Stop going so fast! Or stuff like that. No, but this is, I've been through this many times. We have 32 out of 40 factories and 10 dockyards. Alright then. Ooh, we're gonna need some tanks. Alright. Now here's the trading screen. This is where you can trade stuff for the civilian factories produce stuff for that country that you trade with. In turn, you get the resources that that country has, like the United States. It has a bunch of oil. We need oil. So we're like, you better give us that oil. They're like, okay, fine. Come at us, bro. Then there's rubber. And yeah. Then this is confusing. This is different for every single country, except like minor ones. Those have the exact same ones. So this is this might look confusing. Like, what is all this? This is just like a, I don't know, national focus. We still have 3. Give 1 to that then. Alright. So this is the division tab. This is where we build divisions of troops. Since we're Germany, this should go swimmingly, to say the least. So, yeah, if you select a group and click this, it just makes it into an army. A 7-nation army. Couldn't hold me back. Let's talk about ships. These are ships. The BB stands for battleship, DD stands for destroyer, SS stands for submarine, CL stands for cruiser, and there's a heavy cruiser. I think that's just HC. And if you click on the portrait, it like gives you all these, you know, different customization options. Like, not customization, but you can choose the admirals or, you know, whatever. Then these are like little effects that they have, like superior tactician, number of ships in the first contact. And then this is leader experience gain. That kind of sucks. Then blockade runner, sea wolf, stuff like that. We're gonna tell them to. These are 4 different modes that you can tell them. You can tell them patrol, which scouts troops. You can tell them to search and destroy, which attacks the ships. You can tell them to raid convoys, which is like troop carriers and like, you know, convoy trading goods. Or you could convoy escort, and then they'd help with, you know, convoys. Right now they're gonna defend that large area. These guys will get this, make them raid this. These guys will defend. So let's get a good guy. and this guy gets a bad guy. We don't have that much ships now that I think about it. Now, you can change the icons, by the way. Like, this is just infantry. This is just tanks. These are like pre-built divisions. Like, see, there's some troops, and there's a lot of tanks. This is the SS. Best of the best. Anyways, we are, the first thing that we're gonna do, here's what I like to do. I like to put like 6 troops or so. I'm just gonna call them troops instead of divisions. And I just make them only guard my forts. There. Perfect. Look how many military generals we have. Look how many generals. There's so many. Jeez, dude. Like, who needs that much? Oh, look, it's Friedrich Paulus. Let's put him to invade Stalingrad. Aaron Wammel, Manstein. I know who some of these are. Not every single one. Lieb, von Lieb. Ooh, it's Kruger. I don't know how to speak German, so Friedrich Paulus, you're gonna get the sad job of defending our coastline. You're welcome. So nobody can just declare war on us immediately. That's impossible. Alright, we're gonna have this guy do this. Also, this is trade. I already discussed this, never mind. It's on pause. No country can just randomly declare war. This is the diplomacy tab. These details tell you how much divisions. 13 out of 29. It's probably it's right in between. It's literally right in between, because I tried that. It's like my friend said, "Hey, I have what's a good number? 16 divisions." Really? Because for me, Mustang Beauty 4, it says 8 to 24. What's in between there? 16. Dun-dun. Anyway. Yeah, see, you have to justify a war goal. Then you have to conquer. It could be something else. Then you have to click on one of these, which will select the province. It doesn't really matter. You're gonna take over the country anyways. Sometimes it lasts differently. Sometimes they'll say 90 days, like 150, or in this case 250 days until we can declare war. Also cost you political power. This is political power. So yeah, that's basically it. Welcome to Nazi Germany. I'm your host, Friedrich Paulus. He looks so sad. Like, look at his depressed face. It's like, just end my life already. And let's talk about some other things. Like, look, this is Poland. What's up, Poland? Prepare to get invaded. And this is the Soviet Union. With the disgusting mustache man. Disgusting, ew. Then there's that guy with a big Abraham Lincoln mole right there. Then there's Stanley Baldwin. You can say that again. Anyways. And these are just, wow, the frame rate just dropped exponentially. These are just little provinces of how many troops are here, or not how many troops, and how many people. Like, there's 7.27 million troops in this white province. It doesn't really matter what you click on compared to the yellow one. It just tells you what terrain it is. And also, you probably, what the heck is this? Well, you see, we can launch a nuclear bomb in this area, not this whole white area, just the tiny little yellow area. Destroys every single troop stationed there. Every single troop. And basically, when it nukes that province, troops can still go over it, but it won't do anything to them, and all these factories would just be destroyed. I don't understand why they didn't add like effects like, sorry, you can't move your troops in through this area because it's radioactive. Then our troops could just become zombies. This is the thing that I found out today. It's like, oh my god, is that a trench? That's an impassable area. I don't know why they added that. It's kind of cool though. I thought it was a trench. Like, oh my god, they added trenches finally. Like, oh. I think they added that like you cannot enter through this area kind of thing. Maybe because well, I wouldn't want to go millions of miles through a desert just to go all the way down here to fight South Africa, would you? That wouldn't be fun. So, I swear the frame rate is annoying me very much. Let's talk about planes. This is the air map. This little circle tells you how far your planes can go. Now, probably the shortest are the fighters, and probably the longest are the bombers. Yeah, they're strategic bombers. Wow, they just go far. The fighters are more for taking out bombers near your area. The bombers are obviously, you know, to just blow up stuff. Probably like, oh, what happened to all the countries? These are airspaces. See, look, France only has 2 airspaces, and this one has, UK has 3. Anyways. So, historically, France was all like, you know what, you guys can send your troops to the Rhineland. That's perfectly fine. This is the Rhineland. And then this is the Rhine, which is like a river. But basically, historically, you know, it's like, oh yeah, you can put your troops in the Rhineland. Then Anschluss happened, and Austria became part of Germany, which is slightly peaceful, because I heard that like at least 1,000 people died in Austria trying to fight. It's like, no, we won't surrender. And Germany's like, yeah, you will. Anyways, this is Czechoslovakia. You're probably wondering, why isn't it the Czech Republic and Slovakia? Well, because there was no Slovakia in, you know, World War II. It was just Czechoslovakia. Both added together. Probably wondering down here, too, if you're good at geography, where's all the other tiny countries? It's World War II. Okay? That means not all the countries will look the same. You're probably wondering, how did these little tiny province things get here? I don't want to explain that at the moment. Please, just look at a world map compared to World War II and today, and you'll see what I mean. Stuff was different back then, if you're wondering. Lots of stuff. And Switzerland, surprisingly, didn't get invaded whatsoever. Even though Hitler's like, you know what? Switzerland, it's like a disgrace. It deserves to die. Anyways, yeah, look at Poland and its beastness. I saw a story. It's a true story. Like, the Soviets invaded Poland in like 1926 or something. I don't know. They almost made it to Warsaw. The troops were, you know, right on the river, Soviet troops, and then there was a bunch of Polish troops. The Soviets were technologically, you know, superior and numerically superior, which means they could just, you know, just sweep by them, but with very bad planning and overconfidence. And plus, Poland, the Polish troops are like, we must defend our country. It's the only objective we got, defend our capital and country. And, yeah, Soviets lost, and then Poland just went all the way over by Smolensk and, you know, anywhere around there, and then it's like, okay, sorry, here, have all this territory. And I think it gave them barely any, but, you know, Ooh, what's this? Modify my government. Okay. I'm gonna get a military high command. Infantry division attack. Infantry division defense. Yes. You know what I don't like about Adolf Hitler? He hires all of these generals, all these famous, you know, smart, brilliant generals, yet he doesn't listen to them unless they agree with him. I just find that very retarded. Maybe if he, you know, listened to his generals that were smarter than Hitler, then yeah, maybe he could have won World War II. Just saying. I just find that so stupid. It's like, come on, Hitler. Also, I've seen this picture before. But he wasn't looking up. He was like looking to the left, and it was like a portrait. It looked kind of cool. Oh boy, what time is it? It's time for me to stop this video. Guys, thank you for watching. I'm gonna continue this video later. I'm gonna try to stop with the history lessons. I'm so sorry. This is the 100 subscribers special, Hearts of Iron. I'm not gonna give up on this series because it's 100 subscribers, man. Now, unless you guys have any video suggestions, that's perfectly fine. I'm gonna upload just a quick video about me doing art and stuff. You know, whatever. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next Hearts of Iron. I'm gonna edit this. I'm just gonna edit some crappy, you know, thumbnail. It's gonna look crappy. Trust me. Bye.